Hello everyone, I'm CoolGuy, welcome back, and we're going to get back to the Weekend Loadout series. And again, the goal behind the Weekend Loadout series is to at least pull it out one time during your play session over the weekend, could even be an Iron Banner, and to use the weapon that we're talking about at least once. And most of the time, they're forgotten about weapons, or stuff you just don't really see anymore. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the Vigilance Wing. Now, the Vigilance Wing has a lot going for it for a lot of reasons. In quick play, what's really nice is Harsh Truce. This weapon fires a 5-round burst. We know that. When a nearby ally is killed, you gain health regen and increased movement speed. And of course, in quick play, the last stand doesn't really come into effect. Improve weapon performance and greatly increases recovery when you're the last living member of a fire team. But one of the big things about the Vigilance Wing is going to be this Vigil of Saint 14. Some ornaments change things, as we know with Chaperone in the Fallout Plays video and the longer barrel, but pound for pound, this is one of the biggest changes to a weapon, and we'll see it in-game, is the sight that this thing gives. It's almost like an old school Call of Duty scope. I love it to death, so if you have Vigil of Saint 14, or at least check it for your Vigilance Wing, use it. And some other things that we're going to be talking about today is going to be a 3-burst sidearm, the Last Dance. This is my favorite one. It's full auto tap the trigger. You just hold down the trigger. Every single time it fires, you get that tap the trigger buff. It's very stable. It does have accurized. I could put on light mag, but it has really good base stability. And we're adding the most range that we can with Farpoint. It has a reload masterwork. And we talked about this avalanche not too long ago. I love it to death. It's under pressure, firmly planted. They both work together. But the other thing I want to talk about is going to be Night Stalker. We do have a change coming to Night Stalker with the tether, and especially how Bottom Tree works. I have a feeling Bottom Tree could be one of the best neutral games, one of the best subs in the game. The grenade and the melee play off of each other, and we'll go over that fully when Shadowkeep drops. But we're going to be using Top Tree and just using tether in general. As we shade, we get to go invisible. It has Deadfall, it has Snare Bomb, it has Keen Scout, so you sprint and sneak faster. You get a better radar, and tether enemies are marked for easier tracking. So one of the things I want to really drive home with using Night Stalker is, number one, when you're using tether right now and it doesn't one-shot, you never should be jumping in the air to take out a super. What happens is when they come towards you, you just do a little short hop. The animation does a short hop by itself. You just do a little short hop, shoot it on the wall, ceiling, side, right down in front of you, and then you start taking out the enemy, and we'll talk about it. And the other thing I want to talk about is going to be the Graviton forfeit, and it's going to become big come Night Stalker when Shadowkeep comes for a number of reasons. What a lot of people forget, especially, is the second part, so Vanishing Shadow. Increases the duration of any invisibility effects. Your melee recharges faster when you're invisible. So we have these changes coming to Bottom Tree that's playing off of your melee and grenade that's going to help all of it even faster. And that Bottom Tree does have Vanishing Smoke, so it's really going to work out at Middle Tree with Flawless Execution. It's going to extend that a little bit longer. So Graviton Forfeit could come into play come Shadowkeep. And what's really nice about Top Tree with Graviton and how it works, especially with the tether, remember we talked about just getting it out quickly, doing a little short hop, getting the super out to tether. After you do that, you can immediately shade step to go invisible. That's going to give you enough time to acquire your target, because once it tethers them, they're going to be flinch, it's going to knock their aim off, and you're going to be good. Right now, do not jump way up in the air to tether down on your opponents. You're going to die. It's one of the worst things that you can do, so we'll be discussing it. As far as my armor, we have a Shotgun Loader, Shotgun Scammer. It just has the super mod. We have the Unflinching Pulse Aim to go with the Vigilance Wing. We have Traction with the super mod. I really like Traction. You could put on Dynamo, and then we have another super mod with Recuperation. But let's go ahead and jump into it, and we'll talk a little bit more about the Vigilance Wing. Alright, we finally have a game. Now, as I was loading in, there's a couple things to talk about real quick. Number one, the Vigilance Wing is still competitive, guys. It's got a 0.77 time to kill. Its body shot TTK is 1.27. That's going to be the best out of all pulse rifles in the game, so that's good starting off. And the 0.77, I believe, is going to be, it's a 2-burst, right? It's a 5-round burst. We have the Catalyst, it's full auto, so you can land 9 crits. That is a lot, but if not, it's just going to be a little bit past that. So it does good. Now, another thing I was noticing is, going back to what Fallout was saying about these ornaments, is this one does have a longer barrel than all the other ornaments and the base Vigilance Wing. So in theory, that's going to make the effective range longer. Of course, I'm in a loading screen, so it's not going to show you guys. Oh, there we go. But that's how much longer it is. And then also, like the scope itself, like almost feels like it has a little zoom factor. Probably not. It's something to test. But overall, this is one of the absolute best ornaments for any weapon in the game. This, what is it? The Vigil of Saint 14. It is awesome. The map's going to be Legion's Gulch. And again, like, the full body of work for Vigilance Wing and the Crucible, and it is getting a PvE buff coming with Shadowkeep. I'm not sure how much it'll be used. We won't use Last Stand, but the passiveness of when a nearby ally is killed, gain health regen and increase movement speed, it's invaluable. It's just a really good all-around weapon. But it's been forgotten about. You just don't see it anymore.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
So look at this thing. Look how good this ornament is for it, this scope. Very clean, very open. So we do want to try to get A. We're probably going to meet some people over here. We're going to knee slide, try to stay off the radar. There's multiple out here. Can you come up here and help? We do have ricochet rounds on here. Man, there are a lot of people out here. So we can choke off this way and just worry about this guy on the left. We're going to use our invis, knee slide. He missed me because I was knee sliding. I think this one got caught. We can chase him. There's two of us. He's gone. Good play by him. So we're going to come all the way back, round it out because we do have a pulse rifle, and then use the range to our advantage. Now this one's probably trying to hit the lift, or some came over. So we're going to grab this real quick, kind of assist our teammate. I got you, bro. We're good. Oh, we have a lot coming towards us. So we're going to actually get up in here just while we're waiting. That was our first threat. He's probably going to try to grab heavy. Very good. Oh, we have 8 shots here. This is going to be their spawn. I'm actually probably going to come right into him. I didn't see you. Oh, see, that's a shame about doing this on Legion's Gulch. And I believe that this is one of the maps that is going to be kind of put on the back burner to fix spawns, because like B is just so crazy. And we have them exactly where we want them. And one of the best spots for this map is actually going to be right here, because they're constantly going to spawn and come right into your line of view. Like, look at that. We do have somebody to our left. Oh, I was looking at the radar. Good shot by him. We have one person coming on a flank there. They're grabbing Alpha. They probably hit the lift or either spawn there. So, again, we're going to try to grab that. That's what you want to do in this map. Kind of knee slide, stay off the radar. Get up on this pillar. One of the best places you can be. And this thing, like, these are so good from the air. These burst sidearms. And again, when you're holding down the trigger, you're always getting tapped the trigger. And from the air, they're shooting straight. We're going to try to help out mid. There we go. How bad do I want that? He just lifted? At most, it's going to be a 3 burst. So that mid, try to help out. Oh, that guy got mapped. Oh, he got sniped. It's kind of helping out. We're doing everything that we need to do, like, because they're trapped at B. And again, I'm only going to use my super. There's a lot there. Let's go invis. He's got Luna. Not sure what he's doing. We actually have a duel with him. Oh, nope. Pretty good game. We're going to wait for the jump up. Since they grabbed that, this is going to be one of the very first places they're coming. So Dawnblade is going to be pretty hard to stop. We got him, right? We stopped the bleeding. That's one of the main things with the Dawnblade or anything that can go on for a long, long time. You're not really, I mean, that's what you're doing pretty much when you're running Tether. You're stopping supers, right? So we got it to happen. We're gonna knee slide. He got the good shot on us. Throw this on one side because he saw us. We're gonna do it again, and then we're gonna come around. Use our vertical space. Can't believe that he just got me. Good plays though. That was a good play by him, man. It's horrible messing with warlocks and their rifts. We don't really want to mess with this guy. We're gonna try to support. Good play. You tickle him down. This is really the only one we have to worry about. We do have ricochet rounds just in case he was in that corner. We got it. Team shot, dude. Oh no. That's the second time he got me. I got shortstop on my melee. Good play by him. Harsh truths. Like, it says nearby allies, but dude, like, the range on it is crazy on how much that perk procs. Kind of edge this corner. Kind of go up right here. Get him. There we go. First priority is to grab this. We're gonna grab teammates orb.
Captured zone A. You have advantage. Zone C lost.
Many people at B. Every time you see that, always come right here if you have a ranged option. That's one of the very first places they're gonna come, right? They just effortlessly just jump up in the air, and they're usually open. Heavy is up, so we're gonna kind of hang out right here, as we discussed earlier. This is the guy that got me earlier. We did 2-tap him. How? That's exactly what we want to do, man. That's all you're doing with tether. They're choked off for a second. That's okay. He gets his revenge, though. $87-84, we're playing a really tight game right now. Oh, jeez. This guy's gonna be right next to us. These can duel really well. You just have to be ready. 90-94. We only have one. We're gonna try to help our 2 teammates out here. You always just want to kind of go where your teammates are. Should get him. How many are out here? Almost. I was hoping that we'd have spawns and people hitting the lift, but I guess not. As a whole, it's dueling fairly well. All right, so our team has switched. There might be someone looking at us right here. I want to get away from any of that. All right, so there's teammates getting Charlie. For whatever reason, you saw me grab it. Never mind, there's 4 chasing me. That's a little bit different. They're grabbing B, that's perfect. We want to grab A. I don't think our teammate can grab it. He died all the way over there. We get harsh truths.
Zone B locked. The enemy has gained ground, but it's not over. That shut them down.
If I had one more, I would have gotten him right there. Good plays. We're gonna help. They're continually hitting that lift. We're gonna choke it off. And you slide around. Duel with the last dance. I think he just hit lift. He's gonna get a lot of people right now. He destroyed me. He must have like Rampage or Kill Clip on it. Yeah, it's glowing. Looks like we're not gonna get the W. I think that we played pretty well though. We made good decisions. We got caps when we needed to. It duels well. There's nothing wrong with B-Wing. We're not going to be able to pull it out though. Their team is a little too strong for us.
Zone B captured. You captured Zone C.
It's like if you were to come around this corner, you just do the little short hop. That's all you really need to do. Never jump way up into the air. It'll down you. Let's see how we did. I think that we had about 28 opponents defeated, possibly 30.
No, not this time.
I think we had 3 or 4 caps. Yeah, we had 30, 4 caps, 2-5 efficiency. You know, we did the best that we could with what we had, man. Our teammates didn't really help out too much, but you know, I'm pretty happy with what we did versus the weapons that we were going against and how the map was played. So again, the Vigilance Wing, definitely look at the St. 14 ornament and use it in your quick play session over the weekend. You might just like it, especially if a couple of you guys use it. If you're using like a 2 or 3 man fire team, Harsh Truths is always going to be proccing, as you guys saw, really helping out with his recovery and its overall neutral game. But that's going to be it. The next weapon I do want to talk about is going to be the Horror's Least. Let me see if it's on me. Yeah, it's Headseeker and Kill Clip. I'm going to do a live gameplay with it. Now, Headseeker isn't too good on pulse rifles except for 390s, but it does work with Kill Clip. This is a very rare pulse rifle, and it's one of my absolute favorite weapons in the entire game. So in the future, before Shadowkeep, I will be talking about this one. Again, thank you for watching, and until the next one, I'm CoolGuy.